everyone, grab your My View Literacy Book 1.5 and open it to page 172 and 173. Animals in winter. Migrate. Some animals move to a warm place. Monarch butterflies fly from Canada to Mexico each winter. That is about 3,000 miles. Hibernate. Certain animals hibernate or sleep through winter. This painted turtle will bury itself in mud and stay there all winter. Change. Some animals' bodies change to survive through the winter. American bison grow thick fur for warmth. What do living things do in the winter? Talk about which animal in winter is most interesting to you. So which animal do you find the most interesting? The butterflies, the turtle, or the American bison? Let's take a look at these pictures. So how do the pictures help us understand what's going on? Let's go to this word, migrate. How do we know what the word migrate means? What does that word mean? Well, I know it says they move to a warm place. They go from Canada to Mexico. Here they have a map. They have Canada up here. It shows the path of the butterflies going to Mexico. So what does migrate mean? Right, they're moving or traveling. So they go all the way across the United States of America to get to Mexico. I have a picture, so if I don't know what a monarch butterfly looks like, I can check it out. How about hibernate? What does it mean to hibernate? Well, it says that it's going to sleep through winter. So hibernate means that it's sleeping. How does this turtle stay safe when it's sleeping in the winter? It buries itself in mud and stays there. Take a look at this picture of the American bison. It says that this bison changes. How does my picture help me understand how the bison changes? So right now in this picture it's winter. I know that because of the snow. So what looks special about this bison? Well, it looks super furry. Look at all this fur. It looks like it'd be really fluffy to pet. It also looks like it's pretty big, like it has lots of fat on its body to help it stay warm. So in the winter, this bison grew its own winter coat. Now turn in your book to page 184 and 185. Informational text. An informational text often uses graphics or pictures to add details or show information in a visual way. Squirrels gather food to prepare for winter. The picture shows how the squirrel is gathering food. Be a fluent reader. Fluent readers read with accuracy. That means they read every word without any mistakes. It takes practice to read accurately. After you read this week's text, practice reading accurately with a partner. Informational text anchor chart. Words and pictures. Many birds fly south for the winter. I have this picture of the birds flying south for winter. Have you ever seen birds fly in a V? What kind of birds do that? Right, geese. The picture helps us understand the words. Words and pictures work together to help readers understand a topic. Today we're going to read the story, Signs of Winter. It's written by Colleen Dolphin. We're going to use the pictures to help us understand. Seasons: winter, spring, autumn, summer. There are 4 seasons during the year. They are called spring, summer, autumn, and winter. The weather, plants, animals, and daylight hours change during each season. Winter. Did you know in France it is winter in December? In New Zealand it is winter in July. During the year, Earth travels around the sun. This brings some parts of Earth closer to the sun. Other parts of Earth get farther from the sun. Winter happens in the parts farthest from the sun. Close read. Underline what can change during each season. So what does it tell us are changing during the seasons? The daylight hours, weather, plants, and animals. How does our picture help us understand how it's changing? Take a look at this tree. It definitely changed from here to here. Here there's no leaves. Here there's little baby leaves. In summer it had lots and lots of adult leaves, and in autumn all the leaves turned orange. So I can use the pictures to see how it's changing. In the winter there are many clouds in the sky. Instead of raining, it snows. Vanessa and Tom are building a snowman. They start making a huge snowball. There is very little daylight in the winter. It gets dark out early in the evening. Look at the text and illustrations on these 2 pages. Underline the words that describe what you see in each illustration. So what words are describing the picture for this page? Right here, Vanessa and Tom are building a snowman. They make a huge snowball. I can see that in the picture. So this are Vanessa and Tom, and they're making a very big snowball. How about this one? How is this picture described in the words? Well, I know that it is dark out, and it must be early in the evening because if you look at the houses, they have the lights on, so everyone's still awake. Did you know? Pine and fir trees have needles. The needles stay on the trees during winter. In winter, many trees are bare. Their branches don't have any leaves. The temperature can get very cold during the winter. People need to wear extra clothes to keep warm. James is making a snow angel. His coat and snow pants keep him from getting cold. Context clues are words or pictures that help you figure out what an unknown word means. Underline the words that help you figure out what the word bear means. Use the picture too. So first let's find that word, the word bear. What helps us understand what the word bear means? So let's reread this sentence. In winter, many trees are bare. Their branches don't have any leaves. So what does bare mean? It means empty, right? Because they don't have any leaves. So bare means without covering. Just like the trees don't have any covering in winter, the branches don't have any covering. Bare means without covering. Did you know? An American bison's coat grows extra long and thick in winter. The temperature is cold for animals too. Some move to warmer places for the winter. Animals that have a lot of fur stay during the winter. Their fur keeps them warm. It is hard for animals to find food in the winter. In autumn, beavers collect extra sticks and logs. They keep them in the water near their lodges. They eat the bark during the winter. Did you know winter comes after autumn and before spring? What inference can you make about what bison do in cold temperatures? Highlight the text that helped you. So inference is an idea. So what can we learn and understand about the bison and what it does in cold temperatures? Well, it grows extra furry coat, doesn't it? Because I can see that in the picture. It has lots of fur. Let's see, where does it say that here? Bison's coat grows extra long. Bobby likes to go sledding in the winter. What do you do in winter? We also have a glossary. The glossary tells us any of those words that are bold and what they mean. So change means to be altered or become different. Collect means to pick up or gather things from different places. That was on the page here. The beavers are collecting wood. Needle, a thin pointy leaf on a pine or fir tree. Right here. Sled, a wooden or plastic vehicle that you sit on to ride down a snowy hill. Doing this is called sledding. And temperature, a measure of how hot or cold something is. Read pages 192 and 193 aloud with a partner to practice reading accurately. When you're done with this book, go ahead and go back and do that. Now turn to page 200. Use pictures and text. The pictures and words in a text give information about the topic. Both the pictures and words describe the key ideas in a text. Read the questions. Circle if you find the answer in the pictures, words, or both. Look back at what you underlined in the text. How much daylight is in winter? Let's go back and find out how much daylight is in winter. There is very little daylight in winter. So how much daylight is there in winter? Very little. Can the picture help me understand that too? It can't, because this is a pretty dark picture, but everyone's still awake. So I can use both. Your answer might be different. You might have only used the picture or only used the words. How can trees change during the seasons? How are the trees changing during the seasons? I can see this tree changed a lot, didn't it? If I use this page to answer that question, I'm only going to use the part that says pictures, because that doesn't talk about the tree in the words, but I can see in the picture how it's changing. If I use this page to answer the question, I might read about it in here. In winter, many trees are bare. The branches don't have any leaves. That would tell me how they change in the winter because they don't have any leaves. That would be in the words or the picture, or it could be both. That's all for today. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.